Everyone, this is Miss Shannon from the Macedon Public Library, and I am here today to demonstrate a craft. We are going to be making a Mother's Day card. I'll put it up close, hopefully you can see it pretty good. But we are going to be making this really cool flower on the front made out of cupcake liners, and it's a Mother's Day card, so I have it decorated in the middle to say Happy Mother's Day. And so this is a really great craft we can do as Mother's Day is coming up with your little kiddos. And so the materials that you're going to need is the paper. I'm going to be using regular printer paper. If you have some construction paper or colored paper, I think that would look really pretty. That's just what I'm going to be using. And then you're going to be needing 2 cupcake liners, preferably different colors, just to give some contrast. And we are going to be cutting one of our cupcake liners a little bit smaller to fit inside so that we can see both colors. You'll need some scissors, and I used a small mason jar lid as a template to trace my circle. It's optional. If you'd like to do it freehand, you can do it that way as well. And then we are going to need some buttons for the center. If you can see, I have some buttons glued to the center of my flower. And we're going to need a glue stick and then something to trace and color with to decorate our card. So I used some markers. And I think that should be everything. Let's get started. I am going to adjust my camera so that you can see my workspace. I hope you can see okay. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to fold my piece of paper in half. All right, and then I'm going to crease that. All right, so we have our card made, so you can flip it open, and we are going to decorate the cover with our flower. I'll put this here as an example if you guys can see it a little bit. So we need to make our flower, so I'm going to grab our 2 cupcake liners, and you're going to decide which one you would like to be in the middle. So I have a white cupcake liner and a pink one, and I'm going to put my pink one on the inside. So that is the one we are going to need to cut down a little bit to make it a little shorter. So I'm going to grab my mason jar lid. Again, it's just a small sized mason jar. And I'm going to place it in the center of my cupcake liner. So I kind of pressed it down to flatten it. And then I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to trace around the outside. This just makes cutting our circle a little bit easier to have a template. So I'm going to take that off and grab my scissors, and I'm going to cut out our circle. And I would save the trimmings that you use when you cut your cupcake liner size. I used them as my leaves just to give it some more dimension, and I thought it looked really pretty. So if you'd like to, you can save the trimmings from your cupcake liner to decorate your card. All right, so I have that cut. Erase any lines that were left behind. Okay, so we have our short one and our big one, and we're going to place our smaller one inside. So then it has a little bit of contrast in height. So I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to glue the bottom outside of my small cupcake liner. So I'm going to glue the whole bottom. And I'm going to place it right inside my larger cupcake liner. Press down so that our liners stick together. This is what we should have. And now we would like to put our buttons inside. So I have 3 buttons. I have 2 buttons that are a reddish color and 1 button that is a white color. And mine are pretty small. You can use whatever color or size you have or you would like. And if you don't have any buttons at home, you could always replace this with something else. So if you have pom-poms, or you could even put ribbon on the inside. So really anything to decorate the inside of your flower. You could interchange something if you don't have one of the materials. Don't have buttons. I'm going to place these right on the inside. I'm putting some glue on my buttons. And then pressing down to make sure that they stick. All right, and that's what our flower should look like now. So now we're going to glue our flower onto our card. So I'm going to take my glue stick again, and now I'm going to glue the bottom of my large cupcake liner. So that is my white one, and I'm going to cover the bottom portion of it. And then I'm going to place it right in the center of the top of my card. All right, so I have it at the top portion of my card right in the middle. And now we need to draw a stem. So I just used a marker to draw the stem. And you can also use a marker if you'd like to draw your leaves on as well. But I'm going to be using my cupcake liner to draw my leaves. I'm using a green marker and making a straight line down on my card to draw my stem. All right, so I'm going to grab my cupcake liner bits, and I'm just going to cut off a little bit to make a leaf shape. And I'm going to cut 2 off. You can really make these any shape you'd like. These are what my 2 little bits look like. And now I'm going to take my glue stick, and I'm going to put glue on each side of my leaf. So I put it on each corner of my leaf to glue down on my paper. And I did not glue the middle so that it would remain kind of crinkly on the edges. I'm going to do the same thing for my other leaf. So I just did the ends, and I'm going to glue this on as well. All right, and that's where I placed mine, and you can see I have my leaves on now, and I think it just makes it a really cool effect using the cupcake liner. All right, so now we have our flower complete. All that's left is to decorate our card. You can get creative and decorate it however you'd like. I'll show you what I decorated my other card. So I did some yellow on my corners to give it a little color, and on the inside, I glued a separate piece of paper that I had decorated inside. So feel free to put a special note in for your Mother's Day card and decorate it however you'd like. There we are all set. I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and I hope you guys are able to make a beautiful Mother's Day card at home. And thank you for joining me, everyone. We'll see you again soon.